Okay, so hello everybody. It's really good to see all of you. I am your host today. My name is Jason Liu, and I am a partner at Excel Next Ventures. Our fund is focused on backing founders who are passionate about developing technologies of the future. And today we have a very exciting event for you. But I would just want to start by thanking all of you for joining us today at the grand finale of XPitch 2022. For those of you who are joining us for the first time, XPitch is the ultimate pitch competition for startups. Startups from all over the world go through a series of very intensive pitch challenges to win a grand prize of $1 million US. This year, as you can see, we are having this very exciting competition in the Metaverse. I know some of you are already very familiar with the Metaverse and how it works, but there are some people with us today who are experiencing the Metaverse for the first time. So I am just going to quickly go through some basic functions you can perform within this Metaverse built by the team at Venu. So if all of you can follow me and hit the number 1 key on your keyboard, your avatar will clap hands. Yeah, I see some people clapping their hands now. For those that are not clapping hands at the moment, feel free to hit the number 1 key. Perfect, great. And if you hit the number 2 key on your keyboard, your avatar will wave. Hi guys, thank you. I see people waving. Okay, great. Yep, I see some people are pretty familiar with the controls. I see emojis floating around. So that's what you have to hit the E key. The E key on your keyboard, and you can pull up a menu of emojis. And feel free to click them and try it out. Okay, amazing. Okay, so last but not least, if you click on the screen behind me that says XPitch 2022, if you click on it, it will put whatever is on the screen right now into full screen mode. And when you're done, you can click to exit. Okay, and there you go. Those are some basic functions you can use throughout this Metaverse. Coming up, I have one very special guest joining us today. Some of you have already met him. He is the mastermind behind this wonderful competition. He is the founding partner of the first seed stage accelerator in Taiwan, which has been called the Y Combinator of Taiwan by Bloomberg Technology. But most importantly, he has helped many startups raise hundreds of millions of dollars in investment funding. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Mr. Kevin Yu, the founding partner of Taiwan Accelerator. Kevin, the stage is yours.
Thank you, Jason. Hello, everybody. Jason, can you hear me, right?
Yes, I can.
Okay, hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. We are so excited to meet all of you in the Metaverse. So if you think this venue is cool, please clap hands. Okay, let's try again. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. So thanks to our partner Venue for making this happen. You guys are really awesome. So as the most challenging pitch contest on this planet, we try something new every year. So in past competitions, we did it in the high-speed elevator and autonomous vehicle. This year, the local semifinals in Taiwan took place in MTL train. Actually, you can watch the highlight video at our booth outside. And today's final, we are here in the Metaverse. So what next? Helicopter pitch? I don't know. So now I'm starting to worry that we will soon run out of ideas. So suggestions are welcome. Let me introduce my partner at TA. James Koo, Ren Hu, and today's host, Jason Liu. Please wave to the audience. Press two. Yeah, yeah. And you can meet our partners after the pitch competition. Yeah. So on behalf of the organizer TA, I would like to express my deepest gratitude to our global partners, startups, and the judges. The event wouldn't succeed without your great support. Today, we have 15 finalists from 10 countries. I believe all of them are promising startups. So wish our fellow founders a fantastic performance. I know you guys work a lot to get to the finals. So you are the best. And we have a lot of investors here. Feel free to stay here after the competition and network with them in the top 15 exhibition area. The Metaverse has no time limit. Yesterday, I invited a friend, a VC friend actually, to attend the grand finale. He asked me, hey, where's the venue? I answered him, venue. He then said, hey, I asked where the venue is, and you answer me the venue? I told him, yes, remember this word, VENU, venue. So let me introduce the co-founder and CEO of Venu, Jeremy Lam. Jeremy, can you please come to the stage and say a few words to our audience?
Yes, absolutely. Thank you, Kay, and thank you, Jason. So, why do we travel? To see the people, the culture, the history, the stories, the art, the entertainment, the work that people and businesses do together. What if we can bring everything that the world has to offer into the comfort and the convenience and the safety of your own living room? That is my vision for the metaverse. And so, hello, everybody. I'm Jeremy Lam. I'm founder and CEO of Venu. And yeah, we create metaverse conference experiences to solve your business problems. Super, super excited about the X Pitch event today. Very excited to have you all here. Looking forward to walking around and meeting every one of you. Just a quick a little summary on what we do. We help you acquire customers. We help you acquire investors. We help you engage your community. We use the metaverse events as a tool to help you solve business problems. So if you're interested in talking to me, in fact, you can click my name tag right now. It'll take you to my profile, and you can send me an email, shoot me an email. Otherwise, feel free to go to our booth, venue booth outside, and you can click the last banner at the end of the walkthrough experience to come register for our upcoming event. We have a Metaverse conference coming up next week. We'd love to see you all there as well. Bringing together industry leaders in XR, Metaverse, Web3. Very, very exciting networking, lightning rounds, and panels there as well. And lastly, I would like to talk a little bit about, we're opening a WeFunder equity crowdfunding campaign, which means you don't have to be an accredited investor. You can invest in as little as $100 to join the Venue family, be an investor for equity. We are a Y Combinator-backed startup. We're very, very excited about getting our community involved. We are a community-building product. So if you're interested in investing in Venue, either as a part of the crowdfunding campaign or as perhaps a bigger check angel investor, come talk to me. Come check out our booth. My email is Jeremy, Jeremy, at venu3d.com, venu3d.com. All right, have fun in the metaverse. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Jeremy. Very cool hand gestures over there. I think a lot of people are wondering how to do that. Maybe we'll get into it later if we have time.
If
By
you
the
have a
way,
VR
thank you
headset.
very much.
Yep.
Oh, with the headset. Got it. Okay. Well, thank you very much, Jeremy, for providing such a wonderful virtual space for all of us, the startups and the audiences today. Remember, go talk to Jeremy if you believe Metaverse is the future. They are having a WeFunder campaign right now, and they are looking to talk to investors. Now, I must thank all of our partners again for coming together and making this year's X Pitch a reality. All of our country partners, our investment partners, and our ecosystem partners are dedicated to helping startups and founders. So if you can see the logo wall outside at the entrance, please make sure to check out their website and reach out if you need any support. They are very, very helpful. Now, let's get into the main event of the day. Later, 15 startup finalists will compete for the top 3 spots of this year's grand finale for a chance to win $1 million in investments. And today, we have 9 judges sitting on the panel. I'm going to introduce them one by one. First, we have Mr. Alex Chung, Head of Startup Ecosystem at Amazon Web Services. Okay. Secondly, we have Mr. Ken Matsumoto, Managing Director at Cool Japan Fund. Show some love. Yes, show some love. Okay. And then we have Mr. Xavier Marzan, CEO and Managing Director of FDev Digital Ventures. And we have Mr. Timothy Lung, the Executive Director of HK AI Lab. Next up, we have Ms. Soraya Ahmed, Director of TT Labs at Miram Invest. Up next, we have Ms. Cami Liu, Operating Partner of Sunsino Venture Group. Then we have Ms. Jutamar Namwatana, Head of True Incube at True Corporation. We have also Mr. Tan, Investment Director at Upsilon Holdings. Last but not least, we have Mr. Chung, President of ACOM Networks and a partner of Excel Next Ventures. Please welcome all of our judges by putting your hands together by hitting your number 1 key on your keyboard. Thank you very much. And a friendly reminder to all of the judges, you should have already received an email containing a score sheet. Please remember to enter the score before the next startup comes onto the stage. This will really help our... Okay, yep. This will really help our team to tally up the scores as soon as possible. Thank you so much for helping out. Now, let me explain how this is going to work. There will be a total of 15 startups that will be presenting on the stage today. They will come onto the stage one by one, and each of the startups will have 3 minutes to pitch their startup and a 3-minute Q&A with our panel of judges. There is a hard stop at the 3-minute mark, so time management is extremely important. The timer will start when they begin the presentation, and each startup must keep their presentation within the time limit or they will be cut off. I have Evan here on stage with me to help me keep the time, and she will remind us when the time is up. Thank you, Evan. Now, without further ado, let's get the first startup on stage. Let's welcome Cookie Langs from United States. Cookie Langs, if you can make your way up to the stage. Hello, Iron. The stage is yours. Yes, we can.
Awesome. Okay. Great. All right, can everybody see my first screen?
Yes, we can.
All right, great. Okay, well, I can get started. My name is Iron Kim. I'm proud to introduce you guys to Cookie Langs, the quickest and most effective way to become conversationally fluent. And because of the time limit, I actually wanted to start with this kind of quick summary just in case we run out of time. We launched officially in the Korean App Store in 2019. We won the coveted App of the Year award that year. And that kind of helps explain how we grew so quickly from 200K to 1.5 million in just our first year. And we expect to end this year, our second, at close to 10 million. And the following year, we expect to do at least 30, but closer to 50 million only in Korea. So how is Cookielangs making life better for language learners? Well, both myself and our CEO, Sang, have the same experience of learning a second language very quickly from dating a native speaker. So in my case, I learned how to speak French almost fluently, and that came from dating a French speaker for only 9 months and was more effective than all 4 years combined of learning it in high school. And that's what I think most of our competitors don't really understand. When it comes to language learning, it needs to center around speaking, not memorizing lots of vocabulary words, but actually speaking back and forth with somebody. So that's why we made this product. We know that what learners really want is to be able to speak conversationally and not just like know the names of 100 animals. So through our app, you can practice over and over again until you pronounce it correctly so that you're confident you're saying it right. We have this amazing library where users can choose from famous Hollywood movies. They feel like they're actually engaging with the actor in a back and forth conversation, or they can learn from any of our content creators, many of whom are actually famous influencers themselves. And what makes us different is not only that we help you practice how to speak and help you pronounce words correctly, we also make it fun and engaging so that you come back every day. So why does this matter? Well, it's because language is like building muscle. You need to repeat it constantly for it to stick. And here's what makes our technology unique. We have this NLP technology created by Columbia University and IBM, a sentiment analysis feature that allows us to track your mood and your engagement levels to make sure that you're still interacting. We have this really cool eye tracking feature. We've discovered if you stare at a word for more than 2 seconds, it means you don't know the meaning. So we have the definition pop up on the screen. And all you have to do as a content creator is upload the video, and our automated AI platform helps you edit it. Our business model is entirely B2B to date. We have just over 100 business contracts, each of them worth about $100,000. However, we will now be expanding into the greater B2C market as part of our expansion strategy. Here's just a market overview. Just want to note that we sided towards the more conservative figures. Our team is comprised of an ideal mix of talent and experience. We have an excellent team of advisors as well, with varied backgrounds in education, linguistics, and AI technology. We can turn to them at any time.
Time's up. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Iron. So we're gonna move on to the Q&A session. Do we have any questions from the judges?
还是只是立的路店？那可能应该只在立的路吧。看嘛。现在没有。我早上看到的，不好意思。
Yes, Peter. Can you please type out your question? And I'll read it for you. So, Iron, Peter has a question for you. He is asking, why did you decide to focus on B2B before B2C?
Yeah, it's a good question. When we started, we actually started with the B2C initially. And it's, as you know, it's a very competitive and tough market, and growth was very slow. What happened was our initial B2C customers, many of whom worked in companies, actually took our solution to their departments, to their bosses, and said, hey, we can really use this to train our own employees. And that's when we realized maybe we should focus harder on the B2B model, which is where all of our success has come from. So we pivoted completely to the B2B model, and that's actually been helping fuel our growth up to this date.
Great, thank you, Iron. So I have 2 more questions, if we have enough time. I'm going to start with Mr. Savian Marzin's question, where are most of your users from today? And which markets do you plan to target next?
All of our users are from Korea to date. We are hoping, we have re-headquartered in New York, but we're hoping to target the US market, which interestingly, English is still the #1 desired language. And then after English is actually Japanese and then Spanish. So it would be the US market and then Japan, and then we're looking into the Latin American countries.
Thank you, Iron. And the last question is from Mr. Timothy Leung from HKAI Lab. He's wondering if there is any intellectual property concerns surrounding your technology. If you can elaborate a bit more on your technology and how it's protected, that would be great.
Sure. So our technology was developed by a former cognitive AI developer at Microsoft Korea. We have this license from Columbia University, IBM's project where they created the NLP. It's a free license for us to use. That's integrated into our software as an API. But the vast majority of our software is proprietary and something we've built over several years.
Great, thank you very much. Wonderful, Iron. And that's the end of the Q&A. You may leave the stage now. Up next, we are supposed to have Doku-san, but I was just told moments ago that they are experiencing a little bit of technical problems. So in consideration of time, we will move on to the startup next. So it's going to be ITC from Israel. Can ITC make your way up onto the stage, please? Hello, Guido. Yes, I can hear you well. Thank you.
Okay, great. So I see that the presentation is... Okay, I'll start. Hello, my name is Guido Trachterman and I'm the Business Development Representative of ITC, Intelligent Traffic Control. I am here to present the solution that will improve traffic forever. Our company was founded in 2019 by our CEO and CTO after being graduated from Electrical and Computer Engineer in Ben Gurion University. They got the help from our CSO that was their professor in the university and has more than 100 patents written in machine learning. Now we are in our round day of investment, where we have already closed $4 million from leading venture capitals and we are seeking to get one more. Our company valuation was $10 million before this investment. Now let's talk about numbers. Did you know that 60% of the roads are congested at peak hours, or that EU citizens spend 50% more time in the roads because of traffic? Even the average speed in London is 19 kilometers per hour. That's less than a horse. So here is our solution. We measure the traffic, predict the congestion, and solve it manipulating the traffic light, even before the traffic jams start to produce. Besides reducing traffic, we can also prioritize public transportation or pedestrians. Our system connects directly with the street cameras and traffic lights. We are purely software and agnostic to specific technologies. Here are two real use cases that ITC is working in Israel. At the right, we have Einstein-Namir intersection, the first intersection in Israel controlled by AI. The system is managing 65,000 vehicles per day, and now we succeed to reduce traffic at 20% and CO2 emissions at 15%. The other case is ER Hedera, the first 5G-based intersection in Israel, because we can work with 5G also. Here, the system controls 75,000 vehicles per day and showed 99% of detection accuracy with 5G, 17% reduction of the traffic, and 15% CO2 emission reduction. In both cases, we showed also more than 1,000 human hours saved per week. Here is a small comparison with other solutions. Ours is the more complete and showed better results. About the costs, our systems don't have almost any installation cost and even maintenance, and the price per year is much lower. About the selling process, our model is a B2B model where our system will be distributed by a trusted local vendor who will make easier the process. We know that making the cities greener is a very important topic for all of us. same as the public transportation. So we are the perfect solution. We can prioritize public transportation and reduce traffic and CO2 emissions in very high numbers. Here is a small map where you can see some of our other projects. Thank you very much for hearing. I will answer all your questions very happy, and I invite you to see our video in our booth so you can get more information.
Thank you very much, ITC Guido. That is 3 minutes. So we're gonna open up for the judges to ask some questions. So we have the first question from Mr. Xavier Marzen. What are the usual challenges in doing an implementation for ITC?
Well, Xavier, thank you very much for your question. It's very interesting. Something that we have been struggling sometimes is that it's a problem of trust from the customer that probably are governments in most of cases. So sometimes what we do with this is that we go step by step. So first we take the camera streaming and we show them the analytics and the things that the system could do before manipulating the traffic lights. And after getting the trust of the client, we start upgrading the system until we get to the last part that is controlling automatically all the traffic lights to make traffic easier. But that's the answer.
Thank you. Next question is from Ms. Soraya Ahmed from Miram Invest. Do you have any revenue so far, any customers yet?
Yeah, so as I mentioned, we have now we have five paying clients. In Israel, we have the support of the main traffic light distributor of the whole Israel, and we are now doing some paying projects in Europe, and the idea is to continue expanding this year.
Perfect. Thank you very much. I think that's all the questions from our judges today. Thank you very much. Wonderful. And that marks the end of the Q&A. You may leave the stage now.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Coming up, we have Kido from Taiwan. Kido, would you make your way up to the stage, please? Is Kido here? The speaker of Kido is Zhu Xing. Zhu Xing, are you here? Guys, I need your help. Can you guys hear me? If you can hear me, please wave your hands. Okay, so it's not my problem. All right. Is this?
Sorry, is this from Kido?
Hello, can you hear and see my screen well?
Are you from Kido? Okay,
Yes.
we can see your screen, and we can hear you. Please feel free to start.
Thank you. So hello everyone, I'm Brownie, co-founder of Keto Education. We target families with 3 to 12 years old, providing the most friendly AI parenting tool integrated with educational assessments. Imagine reducing children's behavior problems within just 3 months. Go to our website, you can say goodbye to countless hours spent on internet searches, books, and videos. Get all the parenting resources and community you need in one place. Most of the current parenting apps provide recommendations based on the child's age and milestones. With our AI models, we are able to analyze the child's current ability and real needs, make the personalized guidances and activities more adapted than ever. All of our assessments are norm-reference professional educational assessments. Give us 20 minutes online, then just simply tick the answer based on the current situation of your child. Then our system will assess children's traits and needs accurately compared with the data of same age children. Besides the reports, we also provide personalized intervention, including environmental adjustments, playtime ideas, activities, and learning skills, which you can confidently navigate your child in daily life. Keto aims to help more educators and families with 3 to 12 years old understand their children's ability and needs, so as to create a positive environment that supports learning and development. Therefore, we have parents version and teacher version. The number you see below are the amount of our data so far. When data volumes continually increase, our system will be even more valuable for future education and clinical application. We have a very strong team combined with different backgrounds from education, data analysts, and to engineering. The global market size for special education software is 4,200 million US dollar. Our vision is to become the most accurate educational system. Therefore, we can expect more. For next stage, we are targeting the Mandarin speakers and will be ready to launch in Singapore, Malaysia, Europe, and the USA. By this stage, we cooperate with government and education units to build the brand awareness to expand to the parent market. We offer annual-based subscription, and our growth rate is 3.07 from last semester. We're looking for next 2-year financing to expand our business, which is 377,000 US dollar. For Keto Education, we're looking for parents, teacher, educational, and mental health business owner to connect with us. Together, we can make parenting easier. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Keto. Let's open up the floor for the judges to ask questions. Okay, we have the first question from Mr. Timothy Lung at HKAI Lab. What is your revenue model?
So for this stage, we focus on B2B. So we cooperate with the government. So they pay for the teachers for them to use. And we have this share function. So they can share to the parents. So the private school, they can sell it to the parents. And for the future, we're gonna go to parents market so they can buy directly from us, buy for the system, and which will be subscription.
Thank you very much. We have the next question from Alex at Amazon Web Services. He's asking, what if a parent found abnormal signals from Keto? Would you be able to provide advices or guidance to parents? Keto, can you hear me? Hello? Oh, she's gone. Okay, so let's not. Oh, okay. I think we are experiencing some sort of technical difficulties. Is everybody hearing me okay? Okay. So the presenter of Keto, I think she logged out. So we will move on to the next startup. And if Keto comes back, we'll see if we have enough time to invite her back on stage. So we're gonna move on to the next startup. Coming up next is Lender from Singapore. Lender, if you can make your way up to the stage. Hello, Wei.
So first of all, I think the screen it has disappeared for me. I'm not sure if it's just my issue.
Oh, it disappeared for me too. Patrick or Jeremy, are you guys here? Patrick? Huh. Wei, do you see a button
Yes.
at the bottom which says turn on desktop share?
Okay, it's coming up.
Perfect.
Yeah, I see the grand finale.
Hey guys,
Let
sorry
me,
for
let
the
me get
hiccup.
out.
Perfect, perfect. All right, thank you, Wei. Feel free to start.
Sure. Hi, everyone. I'm Wei Zhang, CEO and co-founder of Lendor, an impact-driven circular platform for tech devices from Singapore. Before I start, I want you to meet three people. This is Crystal. She recently started a small PR firm with new employees who use their own laptops for work, as she currently cannot afford to buy IT equipment. Next, we have Mohammed. He's looking to let his 12-year-old have some entertainment during the holidays. He doesn't want the PlayStation to be around when the school reopens, though. Then we have Gavin. He is currently sitting on 10,000 tech devices, returned from corporate leasing deals. His daily struggle is to try to sell them off cheap or store them for the next opportunity. Three of them together represents the problem statements that Lendor is solving. Our solution is to work with established IT merchants like Gavin to provide inventory that will be offered to Crystal and Mohammed on short-term rentals or long-term subscription that will maximize the utility of each device and support the circular economy. Today, Crystal pays $40 a month for each laptop. Mohammed rented a PlayStation 5, our most rented product due to shortages caused by the global supply chain disruption, for $100 a month. With Lendor, consumers and businesses can search, discover, and rent from a large assortment of consumer tech affordably from 1 day up to 36 months. We have built a technology ecosystem comprising of multiple vendors where we manage the end-to-end process chain and integration for our merchants and customers. This includes AI-driven KYC, credit scoring, insurance, and logistics, while providing our merchants with business intelligence to optimize the rental inventory. Our asset-light and marketplace model allow us to grow our inventory very quickly without burning through capex compared to what our competitors are doing. And by striving to provide the most flexible rental pricing structure, we have lowered the barrier of entry for customers to use and experience products. Our business model is simple. We take a 15 to 25% take rate from our merchants and our ecosystem partners while providing complimentary professional service. The device as a service industry, yes.
Sorry,
Yes.
some of our judges can't see your share screen. Do you mind, turning off the share screen for now and turning it back on to see if it's okay? Thank you. And you'll get an opportunity to restart your presentation.
Sure. Should I do that?
Yes, please do. Start from the very beginning. I'm very sorry.
No
and
worries.
Judges, if you still cannot see the screen, please let me know. Can everybody see the screen now? Okay. Okay, seems like everybody is okay. Yep, sorry about that, Wei. Do you mind
No worries.
starting again?
Sure, I'll do that. Hi everyone, my name is Wei Zhang, CEO and co-founder of Lendor, an impact-driven circular platform for tech devices from Singapore. Before I start, I want you to meet three people. This is Crystal. She recently started a small PR firm with new employees who use their own laptops for work, as she currently cannot afford to buy IT equipment. This is Mohammed. He's looking to let his 12-year-old have some entertainment during the holidays. He doesn't want the PlayStation to be around when the school reopens. Then we have Gavin, who's sitting on 10,000 tech devices, returned from corporate leasing deal. His daily struggle is trying to sell them off cheap or store them for next opportunity. The three of them together represents the problem statement that Lendor is solving. Our solution is to work with established IT merchants like Gavin to provide inventory that will be offered to Crystal and Mohammed on short-term rentals or on long-term subscription that will maximize the utility of each device and support the circular economy. Today, Crystal pays $40 a month for each laptop. Mohammed rented the PlayStation 5, our most rented product due to shortages caused by global supply chain disruption, for $100 a month. With Lendor, consumers and businesses can search, discover, and rent from a large assortment of consumer tech affordably from 1 day up to 36 months. We've built an a technology ecosystem comprising of multiple vendors where we manage the end-to-end process chain and integration for our merchants and customers. This includes AI-driven KYC, credit scoring, insurance, and logistics, while providing our merchants with business intelligence to optimize their rental inventory. Our asset-light and marketplace model allows us to grow our inventory very quickly without burning through CapEx compared to what our competitors are doing. And by striving to provide the most flexible rental pricing structure, we have lowered the barrier of entry for customers to use and experience products. Our business model is simple. We take a 15 to 25% take rate from our merchants and our ecosystem partners while providing complementary professional services. The device as a service industry is expected to grow 30% CAGR within APAC. The serviceable optimal market is at about $1 billion. 70% of businesses are expected to transit from a CapEx to a subscription model in the next 3 years. To date, Lendo has circulated devices worth over $1 million, and we are on track to 3x our GMV this year. We have established presence in a few Southeast Asian countries and will be looking to continue our exponential growth journey over the next few years. We're estimated to have saved close to 85,000 of carbon and provided financial inclusion to more than 1,000 low-income workers. And in order to improve traceability and transparency of inventories across different merchants, we are on the road to transit to Web3. Our team have years of experience building products used by millions of users, as well as venture building experience with successful exits, coupled with strong industry expertise. At Lendor, we strongly believe that in the future, the right way to use tech is through a circular model, and the future is now. My name is Wei Zhang. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Wei. I'm gonna open up for questions.
Yes, convenient.
Okay, so we have the first question from Miss Soraya from Miram Invest. The question is, how do you compare your rental fees to the cost of BNPL, buy now, pay later, in the electronics industry in the world? Many electronics merchants offer this at the moment.
Yes, so our pricing structure is very competitive. The longer you rent, the cheaper it is. And for long-term leasing, we have up to 36 months. You are only paying 95% of the retail price. So it's actually cheaper than the retail price as compared to buy now, pay later. And when you spread that across, it's not just the device, right? Because when you rent, we ensure that you don't have to go through all the trouble of refreshing your IT and pay the same subscription fee. You get a new one after 3 years.
So the next question is from Mr. Alex Chung at AWS. He is asking, what is the top 3 product categories on Lendor right now? Is there any differences by region?
So the top 3 right now are laptops, phones and tablets, and video gaming devices. So we see that these are consumer electronic and brands that people really care about. So we have traction in Singapore and Philippines, and the distribution is about the same.
Okay, perfect. Last question we have from Peter at ACOM Networks. His question is, how do you plan to overcome logistics for lending equipment in foreign countries outside of Singapore?
Yes, regarding our model in expanding geographically, we are planning to expand to Thailand the first quarter. So one of the things is to work with logistic partners, and we've seen that in many of merchant markets, the e-commerce infrastructure would have led to very strong logistics infrastructure as well. So for example, in Thailand, we have Flash that's able to do same-day delivery between $4 to $5 US. So we work with partners that are localized in the region or in the country.
Okay, thank you very much for that, Wei. And that's the end of the Q&A. You may leave the stage.
Thank you for the questions. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Coming up, we have Meeting from Canada. Meeting. Hello, Denise. Yes, we can hear you.
Yes, okay. So can you see my screen right now?
Okay, just before we start, can the judges, all of you, can you guys see the screen? If you can, If you cannot see the screen, please type in the chat box right now. Okay, I think all the judges can see the screen. Feel free to start when you're ready, Denise.
Yeah, thank you. So hello, my name is Denise. I'm the co-founder of Meten. So through blockchain, we make a high return cross-border real estate investment no more exclusively for rich people, but affordable, transparent, and safe for middle income people, so-called emerging class. So although real estate investment is very appealing, however, there are a few major problems. Number one, real estate investment is limited with local options only in many countries. And number two, real estate investment requires capital intensive and not easy to liquidate the asset when people need cash. And also the information of real estate properties is not easily available to investors, especially in emerging and frontier markets. This is how we solve the problem. We utilize blockchain technology following the regulations, real estate investment trust, in order to have our rich NFTs as the fund certificate on our co-investment platforms that make real estate investment available to global investors. Secondly, each of our rich NFTs start from $10 and investor can easily buy and sell through Meten 24/7 peer-to-peer marketplace. We assure transparency by publishing unaudited reports done by independent third-party partners. Lastly, investors are protected through a combination of legal setup, blockchain technology, and regulation compliance with financial regulators like SEC in the US and CSEs in Canada. And this is our business model. Meten selects real estate asset on the investment portfolio and then issue the rich NFT. And investor can review the investment portfolio on our platforms, buy the rich NFT to make the investment. When the portfolio is fully funded, Meten Asset Management will deploy the investment fund and manage all income producing assets. We have third parties to provide audit financial reports and bank custodian to protect the land certificates. We have two major revenue streams from Meten platform transaction fees and from Meten Asset Management, in which we collect asset management fee, incentive fee, and property management fee. From 2022 to 2027, we will deploy 7 investment portfolios to make the initial AUM from 1.9 million to the total AUM of 1.3 billion in 2028, leading to compound annual growth rate of 67 from during that period of time. And just 1 year after founded, we received investment fund granted from IDG Capital, Canada Government Startup Program, and Avalanche in the US. Less than 2 months since the introduction of the project, we have traction with over 1,500 investors on the platforms with pre-sale result almost 30,000 NFTs for the first investment portfolio, VOT1, plus more than 40,000 people following the project across social platforms. Meten targets to global customers who are looking for affordable size of investment while receiving competitive returns. So as the founders, we are a group of long-term friends sharing the same value of making impacts with more than 16 years of both entrepreneurial and professional experience across multiple industries, like technology, real estate investment trust, blockchain, investment, marketing, audit, and M&A. So thank you for your time, and we are looking forward to our Q&A session.
Thank you very much, Denise. That was lightning speed presentation. Well done. So we're gonna open up for questions. Any judges with questions? Hi, Denise. So we have a question from Ms. Soraya at Invest. Her question is everyone able to mint an NFT on your platform? How do you prevent scams and ensure the real estate asset actually exists?
Thank you for your questions. So first of all, because we follow the real estate investment trust model of operating and also the regulations, so that's why to make sure that the real estate assets is existing, actually we already acquire the real estate assets matching with our investment criteria in order to achieve the yield interest that we are targeting to before opening the investment portfolio for co-investment for our retail investor. Your second part of the questions is that how we can avoid scam or whether anyone can buy the NFT. So basically, we use the KYC with a third-party partner, BlockPass, in order to make sure that all of the legitimate investor can join and buy our rich NFTs.
So there is a follow-up question onto the previous two. What is your short-term goal in 2023, and what is your plan for market expansion?
So we for our 2023 short-term goals, you can see that we are deploying the first investment portfolio right now, and we are looking forward to complete the whole fundraising for the first portfolio end of this year, early of next year, or let's say Q1 of 2023, and then and after that we will open the second and the third investment portfolio during 2023 to hit the 21 millions of AUM. And we are and our first targeting market for real estate investment for real estate is Vietnam right now. But within 2023, we will expanding ourselves to other Southeast Asia countries, and we are currently in talking with some other leading real estate partners in Thailand, Philippines.
Okay, hopefully that answered your questions, Cami from Sunsino Ventures. Last, we have one more question from Peter. Peter, partner at ExcelNext. This question is: with all your NFT funding, why do you need startup capital? Your business can profit directly from investment handling and equity management.
Can you read it? Can you say the questions again?
So with all your NFT funding, why do you require startup capital from VCs? Your business can profit directly from the investment handling and equity management.
Yes, so you can see my screen right now, right? So you can see that how we allocate the fund when we do the fundraising. So basically, all of the money we raise from our retail investor would be used only for one purpose, is for co-investment and supporting the management of the assets. But the fundraising from equity will help us to expand the market acquisitions and also for the product development as well as the talent acquisitions. So these are the two separate streams of money. So that's why we cannot use the money from our retail investor in order to fund ourselves in our operations.
Wonderful. And that marks the end of the Q&A. Thank you very much, Denise. You may leave the stage now.
Other questions. Thank you for your time.
Next up, we have OpenAI Fab from Taiwan. OpenAI Fab. Hello, John.
Can you see my screen?
Can all the judges see John's screen right now? Please type in the chat box if you cannot see the screen. Okay, John, feel free to start when you're ready.
All right, thank you, Jason. Hi, I'm John, CEO of AI Fab. You must have friends or friends who are depressed or even attempted suicide. We are here to help by providing social CRM for suicide prevention. Globally, 1 million people die from suicide every year. In the United States, we're losing 22 veterans every day. It is a real and sustainable problem that requires immediate attention. For those who try to ask for help using their last strength, we have to be extremely sensitive and smart, as it may be the last chance to hold on to them. However, traditionally, first responders have no clue about them. Let me introduce you Leanne, a 360-degree matching system that can find the best crisis responder who might serve in the same SWAT team or knows the caller's likes and dislikes.
Hi, John.
Conversation.
I'm very, very sorry to cut in. There are some judges that is not seeing your screen at the moment. Do you mind turning off the share screen and then turning it back on.
Okay.
You can restart your presentation.
Sure. I just turned it off and turned it up back on again. Can you see my screen? Is the problem fixed?
Okay, Peter is good now. Ken is good now. Other judges, are you guys okay? Okay. Great. Perfect. I'm very sorry, John. Feel free to start again.
Yeah, it's just like a life research crisis happens, right?
Yes,
I will
yes,
start.
we handle it.
So hi, I'm John, CEO of AI Fab. You must have friends or friends who are depressed or even attempted suicide. We are here to help by providing social CRMs for suicide prevention. Globally, 1 million people die from suicide every year. In the United States, we're losing 22 veterans every day. It is a real and sustainable problem that requires immediate attention. Those who try to ask for help using their last strength, we have to be extremely sensitive and smart, as it may be the last chance to hold on to them. However, traditionally, first responders have no clue about them. Let me introduce you Liam, a 360-degree matching system that can find the best crisis responder who might serve in a SWAT team or knows the caller's likes and dislikes. A meaningful conversation is the secret key to open the caller's heart. Being the #1 choice of boys' name in the US last year, Liam is sort of virtual families and friends who can quickly win the trust. The feeling of being understood is critical for effective life-saving. Liam is composed of data collector app for friends and families of, for example, PTSD patients, as well as matching AI engine. While the market size for suicide prevention is $3.6 billion, Liam can further extend into dating, CRM, and ESG data market. Based on our market research, there are 4 competitors in this space. Liam is the only one focusing on matching for suicide prevention for VA. We published a paper about suicide prevention at Journal of Affective Disorder with impact factor 4.6. There are 18 million veterans out there, and we charge them 99 cents per month. One of our co-founders was former US Marine. As an insider, we know how to find the right connection to execute. This year, a VA grant of $174 million was distributed to over 50 NGOs. Liam is an AI-enabled tool to help NGOs become more effective and efficient, rather than hiring more people to passively receive SOS calls. Our first target group is Veterans Affairs, yet Liam can also help suicide prevention for single parents, for homeless, and for high school students under high pressure. We are a team of serial entrepreneurs. Our expertise cover AI, former Marine, and emergency medical doctor. Our advisors are also our investors. Let's recap. We're building AI-enabled tools for suicide prevention. Liam finds the most suitable crisis responders and provides relevant information to deal with crisis. For all groups prone to suicide, Liam can help. Together with Liam, we can save the world. Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you very much, John. We're going to open up for questions from the judges. Any questions, judges? So I have a question from Peter. Peter asks, what is your business model? How do you make money?
Okay, so it's more of like a social club for veterans, and veterans can pay like membership fees, or the chapters that they belong to can pay the dues for them to protect them. And there are 80 million veterans out there, so the market is huge. And when needed during the crisis moment, the personal relevant information will be very, very extremely valuable. And so now it's like we charge the 99 cents per month for the veterans.
Perfect. We have 2 more questions. A question from Alex. What is the accuracy of Liam's prediction? Do you have any numbers yet?
Okay, it's a very good question. Actually, it is the matching database that contains the personal information like the relevant habits and like favorite food, what he does not like. So it is more of like a recommending system. So at this point, it's more of like a providing supporting information for the first responders to have some basic information about the crisis, the color that they are dealing with in front of them. Because you can imagine that sometimes an apathy talk may even push them off the building. So right now we're here to provide more information to support the responders. And also before the spot, we are also matching most relevant responders that may like live in the same neighborhood or in the same like a blue, team red, and it's like that.
Okay, John. 2 more questions. I need you to be rapid fire, okay? Question from Kevin from Upsilon Holdings. How many charities or NGOs have signed up?
Okay, now we're talking with the 52 NGOs that are in the award list of the VIA grant last year from the 174 million.
Okay, thank you. Last question is from Ms. Jutamard from TrueInCube. Do you plan to onboard psychologists or specialists to tackle the problem after first responder? Any plan to plug in health tech ecosystem?
Okay, now we do have the doctors on site, and also we worked with a counseling therapist in Taiwan.
Perfect. Okay. Well, thank you very much, John. And that marks the end of the Q&A. You may leave the stage now.
Hey, thank you very much.
Coming up, we have Pantheon Lab from Hong Kong. Pantheon Lab, please make your way up to the stage.
Hi, Jason.
Hello, Ivan.
Yeah, I think I have the problem too. I cannot see the controller.
Okay. Can you see the screen in front of you? Oh. All right, Ivan, I think you might have to exit and then re-enter. Oh, okay, we have Pat here.
Okay, Ivan, let me see. I'm gonna do something real fast.
Okay.
Okay, what do you see now?
I think I see
Grand finale screen?
a white square popped up.
White square, okay. Can you go ahead and walk off stage and walk on stage?
Okay.
Okay, you should see the button now. Go ahead and press that button there.
Can everyone see my screen?
Judges, are you able to see the screen? If you cannot see the screen, please let me know. Black screen or white screen, please let me know. Okay, I think we are good. We are good. Okay, Ivan, feel free to start when you're ready.
Okay, thanks. Everyone, my name is Ivan. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Pantheon Lab. So we do digital humans, as you can see on screen, and we're doing the next stage of digital humans with generative AI. The one that you're seeing right now is actually mostly generated. And you may ask why we do virtual humans, and it's actually a very big market coming up along with the Metaverse. It's predicted it will be like 40 billion-ish by 2030. And the digital humans are catching on because of a very specific reasons. One of them for brands, especially when you ask them to be your ambassadors, you are actually the safety of an ambassador and the engagement of ambassadors is greatly increased. And digital human can work 24/7, and that's a very obvious reasons. And what what we offer as an AI company is we do have a tailor-made solutions to build digital humans. And then the other business model is a SaaS model where we provide video makers for our users to build videos of their own with our digital humans. So here's some of our use cases that we have been working with clients, for example, ambassador solutions and AIMC solutions, where we could users client will just basically give us a script and we can build a digital human just like that. In a few days, and time and money is something that our technology is overcoming a lot of CGI companies, where we save a lot of time building digital humans for them, and there's a SaaS model that we're basically selling. There is no more actors, cameras, film crew. Be your own directors when using our studio solutions. All you need to do is pick a model, enter your script. You can even change your language, and we could do a gesture, emotion settings, and you can export it. It actually greatly reduces your video production time to just 10% than normal video making. And you can localize in an instance with our lip sync technology, and you can basically change language over 30 languages, and it's all based on a SaaS model. And we also have a digital assistant prototype working on where you see a very realistic chatbot will be able to converse with you alongside with the deep learning technologies that will make the conversation much smarter. And along the way, we have pretty good investors aboard and partners, and we have 32 staffs across 2 countries, and we are the. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much, Ivan. We are open up for questions now. Any questions from the judges? We have our first question from Mr. Savian Marzen. His question is, what's your traction so far on the SaaS side, and what are your plans to scale up this part of the business?
Thanks. That's a great question. We are launching at the launch stage of our SaaS model. But before we launch, we do have several hundreds of users waiting to get onto our system to try on. And we are already, like from a few of them, there are already a few will be using our system in education sector, in a lot of corporate settings where a lot of training materials are needed. And in MNC, they are having troubles with multilingual video productions where we could let them use our SaaS to do it in just several hours instead of several hundred hours. Yeah.
Wonderful. The next question is from Peter Chung, Mr. Peter Chung at Excel Next Ventures. His question is, he thinks digital humans shows a strong future in the entertainment industry. What kind of patents do you have in place against competition?
Right, that's a very good question, Peter. Entertainment is also a huge space that we are working on, and if I may, like there are several MOUs that we have signed up with VFX companies to work on the entertainment industries where our technology. We have a phase shifting and generation technology that goes very high definitions, and this is something that we are looking into patent and licensing it out. And also in the entertainment industry, I think what we are doing with our virtual IP, where we generated a lot of all those idols, we are getting trademarks for those virtual idols, yeah, to protect ourselves.
Thank you. The last question is from Ms. Judamard from True Incube. She wants to understand a little bit more about your POCs. So you mentioned 7-Eleven and Family Mart in your presentation. Where are you at? And is this a deployed commercial partnership?
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. That was a demo for our potential pitches. but we are working on some of the brands that there are initial tractions with big corporates like those, but it was just to demonstrate how we could leverage our technology to translate and into different multiple languages in a video form. So that is something quite a demand for MNC especially.
Okay, as a follow-up question, have you had in-house developed conversation NLP or NLU, or are you partnering with other players?
Yeah, that's a good question. We are partnering with a lot of chatbot companies in the regions where they have existing clients where we could basically work together to provide our realistic chatbot solutions, plug it into their system and clients to get a head start. But internally, we do have a team working on NLP as well and NLU. Thank you.
Okay, well, thank you very much, Ivan. And that is the end of the Q&A. You may leave the stage now.
Yeah.
Up next, we have PJPI from Japan. PJPI, can you make your way up to the stage? Hello, Inketsu. Yes, I can hear you.
Shit.
Oh, Inketsu, this is your first time presenting, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So you're going to have to open your system preferences, your MacBook system preferences.
Yeah.
And then, oh, you've done it. All right, there you go. Oh, looks like you've stopped the presentation. And then you can change to the other window and present.
As they are setting up the presentation, can the judges see Inketsu's screen? Any black screen, any white screen?
Oh, I believe Inketsu stopped his presentation just now.
Oh, really? Can you see the PDF or?
Yes, we see Cambrian plant-based battery platform, or at least I do.
I see it as well. How about for the judges? Are you guys seeing the screen? Black screen? Okay. Oh. Inketsu, you might want to restart your screen share because most of the judges can't see your screen at the moment. They are seeing black screen.
Oh.
Okay, I see.
Now.
Cambrian
Okay,
based.
I see the screen. Is it okay for our judges? Okay, Tim is okay.
Tim is okay. Yes.
Yeah. Is Peter okay? Is Xavier okay? Kevin? Okay, awesome. Great, amazing. All right, we can get started. Inketsu, feel free to start when you're ready.
Okay.
Oops.
Like when I share this screen and I'm actually reading off of script, are you guys seeing my script or what?
Yes, we see the script as well.
Oh. I see. I didn't know that. Okay. So I will start, okay?
Yeah, feel free to start when you're ready.
Okay, hi, I'm Inketsu, Director of PJPI. Today I'm going to introduce to you the most sustainable battery made of cotton called Cambrian. First of all, I'd like to introduce to you our PJPI was founded by this CEO, Hiro, when he went to the front line of ISIS war as a director of UN organization. He found out that these children didn't have electricity, and that's why he founded PJPI in 2017 to provide electricity. And to solve that problem, he invented a battery that is made of agricultural waste, such as cotton, olive waste, or sugarcane. Current lithium-ion battery have problem in explosion and limited resources, and also every battery needs to be replaced every 2 to 3 years with 5% of recycling rate, and which actually produce a lot of CO2. Our Cambrian battery has features that doesn't have rare metals, and also it is not combustible, and also it can be charged 10 times faster than lithium-ion battery, and it has more than 40 years of battery life. And our next generation dual carbon battery would be have highest energy density in the market, good for electric vehicles and also electric airplanes. And this is the data of our battery would last for more than 40 years. We have more data for claiming for every claim I make. So if you have an interest, I can show those data. And we have traction of more than $10 million to public companies in Japan, selling our battery to micro mobilities and stationary batteries. And our team is passionate about making positive changes in the world alongside with the top scientists in Kyushu University and other universities in the US and in the UK. And we were selected to be the Japanese representative for COP26 Clean Energy Pitch Battle, and we won the second place. And last year we got £200,000 of funding from Scottish government. And I'm actually flying to Egypt next week as a Japanese representative from Foreign Ministry to COP27 in Egypt. So if you are inspired by us, you can contact me on LinkedIn or email. Thank you.
Thank you for that, Inketsu. Now we're going to open up for questions. Judges, do you have any questions? So we have the first question from Mr. Timothy Lung from HKAI Lab. He's asking whether or not you are still in the research and development stage, or are you in production already?
We are in mass production. We have a mass production capability of 1 million cells per month, which is basically 10 gigawatt per month. So we are already mass produced. So it is not concept or proof of concept or research. We already have these in production, and we are selling to Hitachi as a product.
The next question is from Mr. Kevin Tan of Upsilon Holdings. Are you experiencing any difficult encounters during early stages of production or right now?
I would say that the most difficult part is team size, because we are still a small team. So as we are getting a lot of inquiries around the world, we cannot actually take every inquiries, but we are actually being selective to which project to work on. But actually, if we take project, our lead time is 6 months to 1 year, so which is much faster than our competitors such as Panasonic or LG or Samsung. So I think we are very, very fast to implement and move forward. But our weakness is because we have a lack of resources, we cannot take like every deal we get.
Okay, thank you for that, Inketsu. So we have 2 more questions, so I need you to do a rapid fire here. So the next question is from Peter. What is the cost differential for your battery and the current market competition?
Our battery is almost same as a current lithium-ion battery because we don't use rare metals. We are actually cheaper.
Okay, and the last question is from Ms. Jutamard from True Incube. Does your technology can be applied with many kinds of products or goods, or is it just for electric goods?
I would say 99% of battery products we can implement it currently, but the difficult part would be like a very, very flexible battery or very, very small battery. That is a little bit we need to do research, but as long as it's more than 3,000 milliamps, we can implement.
Wonderful. Thank you very much for that presentation, Inketsu. And that's the end of the Q&A. Thank you very much. You may leave the stage now. Coming up next, we have PPMI from South Korea. PPMI.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Hello, Dr. Teddy.
Yes, hi. Before I start, if the screen is too small to read, please move arrow onto the screen and click on the left button of the mouse. Thank you.
Yes, thanks for the reminder. If you click on the screen, you will be able to blow it up to full screen size.
Hello, everyone. I am Dr. Teddy Lee, the founder and CEO of PPMI. It is an honor to introduce our company to you, the one-of-a-kind pet healthcare company. Today, the global pet market size is over 120 billion US dollars, with over 800 million dogs and cats worldwide. Unfortunately, over 7.6 million pets are abandoned every year in US alone, mainly due to the high medical bills. Therefore, our goal is to lower the medical bills by preemptively providing pet healthcare solution. However, urine, blood, and DNA tests all have major limitations. First, pain and fear. Second, the sampling must be done by professionals at animal hospital, therefore expensive. Also, DNA does not change unless you're X-Men, so it cannot tell the changes in your pet. So we developed a revolutionary technique that can pinpoint the current health conditions using only 0.1 gram of your pet hair. After the test, we will provide customized pet food and supplements for your pet. Your pet's health will improve dramatically in just 3 to 6 months. Our AI algorithm using 95,000 pet health data can predict 11 potential diseases with 97% accuracy. And our goal is to secure 1.6 million pet health data and to predict 17 diseases. We are proud to tell you that our service successfully satisfied customers with rating of 4.8 out of 5 on a field test review. We currently have 300 plus partners and the numbers keep growing. We expect to generate $1 million US dollars next year and grow over 150% every year, reaching $40 million US dollars by the end of 2027. These are the core members of PPMI, 3 PhDs, 2 vets, 1 former investment banker, and 1 former Samsung Electronics project manager. In addition to 9 patents, we developed one and only existing international standard method for hair analysis. Our key revenue streams will be from customized pet food and supplements, health diagnostics, and most of all, pet medical big data, which can be leveraged in the 120 billion USD market. Please check out our website and Instagram, which has over 33,000 followers. Oh, and these are my own dogs, Latte and Tofu, X-Pitch, and PPMI, Let us be partners forever. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Teddy. Yeah, we would love to be your partners. We're gonna open up for questions from the judges. Okay, we have the first question from Mr. Tang from Upsilon Holdings. His question is, any plans to increase the capability to analyze more diseases?
Yes, as I presented before, in 5 years, we are planning to expand the disease to 17 and secure 1.6 million pet medical health data. Right now, it's 11 disease, but we are expanding to 17 disease in 5 years.
That's 17, right? Not 70.
17.
Okay, okay. Any other questions from pet lovers? Okay, we have a question from Ms. Suraya from Miram Invest. Any competition out there doing something similar?
Not with the hair analysis. It's the most pre-disease diagnoses are done by blood and urine tests, and some point DNA tests. And as I said, those 3 of them all have limitations, and we are came up with something new that can eliminate their limitations so far.
Okay, thank you. And we have a last question from Mr. Peter Chung from ACOM Networks. He wants to understand a bit more about your IP protection strategy. How strong is your patent in preventing competition from arising?
Yes, we have 2 Korean patents registered, and those are both hair analysis technique and also business model patent on how to use the hair analysis technique for pet healthcare solution service. Those 2 patents are already registered in Korea, and we are already filed a PTC to the US, and we are planning to expand those countries. And we have also trademarks for our brand. And because I'm a current professor at engineering school at Yonsei University, Seoul, Korea, I continue to generate research and development outcome. So patents registration will not be a problem, I think.
Great, thank you, Dr. Teddy. As a follow-up question, also from Mr. Peter, he is asking a question regarding scaling up your business. How long does it take currently for DNA analysis and the cost per pet? How do you scale that up?
We're not doing the DNA test for pet. DNA test is basically one of the competitors' diagnosis tool. We are doing the hair analysis, but in the future, we are trying to combine DNA also in order to diagnose the tumor on the pet. So it's not something right now we are doing it, DNA. The problem with DNA test is the pet has to do the DNA test just once per his or her lifetime, because the DNA is basically not changed. So it doesn't generate any recurring revenue. So our hair analysis technique is very good at making profit, and we're not doing any DNA tests as of now.
Can your hair analysis test be scaled up?
Yes, just as big as you want. There's no no obstacles to scale up the hair analysis technique. It's just you can just cut your pet's hair and then send it to us. Then we'll do the analysis for you, and we'll suggest the customized hair care, the pet's hair solution for you.
Amazing, wonderful. Thank you, Mr. Dr. Teddy. Pardon me. That is the end of the Q&A. You may leave the stage now.
Thank you.
Coming up next, we have QT.com from Taiwan. Hello, Tiffany. Yes.
Screen. Yeah, is it okay for the screen?
Hello, judges. Are you able to see the screen? Are you okay? Okay. Great.
Okay, so I just start.
Any black screen, any white screen, this would be a great time to tell me. Okay, I think we're good, Tiffany. Feel free to start when you're ready.
Okay. Hello, everyone. We are QT.com. QT.com is going to change the way people see value-added tax. We are working closely with Indonesia city governments to reform and digitize the taxation process. So, what happened in Indonesia? As you can see from this picture, the mayor from Sumedang City torpidly told us that some restaurants only declare $1.4 tax per month. Can you believe it? He was very angry with this kind of situation, but he can do nothing before he met us, QT.com. Moreover, current market has no official receipt format, and city government taxation system didn't connect with the merchant operation. Like this picture, official tax rate is 10%, but merchant charged 11% of tax from customer and didn't submit to the government. City governments have no way to track this situation. It is very simple for merchants or anyone to play the trick and doing tax fraud. This is why our Smart Tax 365 ecosystem is the lifeline for them. Our system didn't change the transaction process between merchants and consumers. We replaced the traditional printer with our smart printer. Smart printer will transfer all the transaction record to government and print out an official receipt. When consumers get this official receipt, they can use our Industria app to redeem the receipt and join the lucky draw. For the government, we have built a visualized tax BI system helping the government to do the tax auditing and improve their working process. Here are the pictures for the signing ceremony. We are working with Indonesia government Antara. They help us promoting our solution to city governments and invite lots of mayors come visit our office in Jakarta. When the mayor of Sumedang City realized that how our solution can help them, he signs the contract with a sweet smile. In this September, we have launched our solution in Indonesia, helping the local government improve their tax revenue, and we will keep moving forward, spread our solution to all the 515 cities and regencies in Indonesia. According to our POC, when we reach all the cities in Indonesia, there are more than 100 million receipts will be generated a day. QT.com founder Brad has found the famous payment startup TapPay with his friends in 2015, and he starts a new undertaking, QT.com, in 2019. The rest co-founders are from startup and financial industry. At the end, we are QT.com. We are solving the tax issue for ASEAN countries. Thank you.
Thank you, Tiffany. We can take questions from the judges now. Okay, we have our first question from Mr. Kevin Tan from Upsilon Holdings. His question is, any plan to expand outside of Indonesia? If so, what is your strategy?
The idea of spreading our solution to different countries in Southeast Asia is always in our mind. But to be realistic, it is a big challenge to implement a complete new solution in one country. So right now, we are focused on launching our solution in different cities in Indonesia. For other countries, we are welcome for any agency cooperation to join us.
Okay, thank you. The next question we have is from Ms. Suraya of Miram Invest. She's asking, how do you handle resistance from merchants who are used to cheating the system? Who pays for the solution?
For the shops, they are not willing to implement our solution. The city governments will have their executive orders to ask the shops, merchants, implement of solution in their shop. And if they are not willing to do so, they may be fined a huge fund or revoke their business license by government. And we charge the service fee from city governments when the merchants generated the official receipts. That means we will get money when we really help the city government increase their tax revenue. And this is the business model for 2G service.
Okay, great. Thank you, Tiffany. Last question is from Mr. Peter Chung of ACOM Networks. He specifically stated that you may choose not to answer this question, but his question is, how strong is your board with political connections to get city contracts to enforce this?
We have signed contracts with Indonesia city governments and Antara, but I'm so sorry that I cannot reveal the exact number of cities due to our NDA. However, we can say that in the future, there are more than 50% of cities in Indonesia will use our solution in their.
Okay, over 50% of the cities in Indonesia. Okay, I think we have a little bit of time left. Rapid fire here. Question from Mr. Alex Chung of AWS. Any idea or any potential to make your solution a SaaS model?
Sorry, we may think about it of this question.
I think that's okay. I think that's time's up. Well, thank you very much, Tiffany, for your presentation and the answers. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. You may leave the stage now. Up next, we have a startup from Singapore. We have Reputa from Singapore. Reputa. Hello, Aaron.
Sorry, I cannot see. Oh, here. Can
all the judges
see my slides?
See Aaron's screen? Is there any black screen problems? Okay. Good. Okay, good. All right. Seems like we are good to go. All right. Aaron, feel free to start when you're ready.
Hi, I'm Aaron, co-founder and CEO of Reputa. We make the metaverse that feels like a movie. Imagine if you can do anything from socializing, attending events, and shopping in the world that James Cameron directs. According to the research, there are 5.2 billion people who have internet access. Within that number, 4.5 billion people are social media users. But only 400 million are Metaverse early adapters. If you want to hang out with your friends in the Metaverse or attend a virtual event, the best you can get now is this guy. An unattractive and plain-looking avatar in the game world graphic developed in 1990, limited by the tech at the time. If you spend an additional $399 to get a VR headset, you can even get this. Now the reason why this is a problem is that we're in 2022. We are capable of making photorealistic digital humans in cinematic-like digital world. We have the ability to clone your body movement and even your facial expression and lip sync in real-time live link. No VR headset is required. With the power of generative AI and cloud computing, We can even create a whole new world just as simple as few clicks. No download is needed. Any style and theme of your choice. We can even project your 3D images or videos into the metaverse using real-time hologram streaming. This is what we believe to be the next version of the internet. It will persistently and immersively merge the physical and digital world. My team is perfect for this because we have expertise from all different areas required to succeed. Come from the consulting background. My teams are the most prominent industry veterans, Lucasfilm, LucasArts, and EA Games. And we're not first-time entrepreneurs. We have done this before. Now we're taking our experience to change how people interact within the digital world. We are Raputa. We make a metaverse that feels like a Hollywood movie. And we're successful entrepreneurs with combined industry experience of 100 years in game design and virtual production. We already have a minimum viable product and are expected to launch the beta cohort in the first quarter of next year. Now, if you want to see an example what the coolest metaverse in the world looks like, please come reach out to me at my booth afterward. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Aaron. We're gonna take some questions from the judges. So we have the first question from Mr. Savian Marzan of FDev. Can you describe your business model? Also, users can become part of the virtual world. What devices do they need?
Okay, a very good question. So we support mobile and PC and also VR, and our business model is very simple, B2C premium approach. So basically, it's all free to play, and the player can tap up their account, and we sell the gate customizations and experience enhancement. Purchase from 99 cents to up to $39.99.
Okay, thank you, Aaron. The next question is from Ms. Suraya of Miram Invest. Are you aware of any other competitors or metaverse companies doing something similar, even without headsets?
Yeah, so now the largest metaverse is quite common for Generation Zs are the Roblox and Fortnite. So our competitiveness in the metaverse is we built a whole new infrastructure on the cloud. So we don't need any downloads and we don't consume the users' GPU. So basically, everyone can log into our metaverse using the browsers or with the QR code. So that's our competitiveness. And everything, we use the latest 3Ds. Everything is in 4K high graphic without any lags.
We have time for two more questions. Also rapid fire, please, Aaron. We have a question from Mr. Timothy Lung from HKAI Lab. His question is, are you building a virtual world yourself, or are you enabling others to build their own worlds?
Very good question. So we're building our own world, and also we're providing a very reliable infrastructure for anybody who wants to build their world. And just very simple, as simple as they can create their own world within our ecosystem.
Okay, and the last question is from Ms. Jutamart of True Incube. She is asking, your revenue model come from production and development of Metaverse or game for other companies? Have you developed your own game? E2E, is it launched yet, if it's your own game?
Yes, so our own game, I wouldn't call it a game. I would say our first virtual world will be launched in the first quarter. We already have the first virtual world in the private beta test. And our business model is, just as mentioned earlier, we're going for B2C. Basically, it's all free, and we won't go for B2B models. It's all free, so the users can purchase in-game assets or any digital items, range from 99 cents to $9.99, or they can top up their accounts.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you very much, Aaron. That is the wrap of our Q&A session here. Thank you so much. You may leave the stage now. Coming up, we have Smart Tag from Taiwan. Smart Tag, hello, Kim. Yes, I can hear you.
Can you see my slides right now? Hello?
Can all the judges see Kim's slide? Good, good, okay. Good, good. All right, I think we're good to go. Kim, feel free to start when you're ready.
Hi, it's Kim from SmartTech. We bring the quick, easy, and affordable digital transformation to factories. Inefficient manufacturing not only wastes resource, but also causes pollution. Since the US government will start carbon tax in 2 years, inefficiency issue becomes really urgent. That's why factories are seeking for digital transform. But there is a big challenge. Due to current industrial sensor size and cost, there is no enough sensors in factory to generate standard format data for analyze. Here is our solution. SmartTech, a sticker-like wireless AIoT sensor, provides 24 hours, 7 days real-time health check for production line. By attaching it onto your current device, it will collect the manufacturing pattern such as temperature and vibration, send them to our edge computer for analyze. Instead of purchasing a brand new equipment or waiting days for sensor installation, now SmartTech solution can tell you what happens on your machine in minutes. Industrial sensor records detail change. Due to its size and cost, you may only afford one sensor on one machine, which will take quite a long time to complete the AI training. And the output is really complicated to understand. On the contrary, by having multiple small and affordable smart tags, our AI algorithm studies the relative movement on each sensor, translating the raw data into decay rate for staff to schedule the maintenance plan easily. Moreover, the AI model preparation period can be shortened from half year to just 7 days. The global smart manufacturing market will reach $33 billion in 2027. Among these, our target markets are semiconductor, PC board, and petrochemical industries. They represent 59% of market size. We help our clients manage more than 100 devices with just one equipment engineer, find out abnormal pattern from 8 hours to just 15 minutes, and reduce the downtime risk for petrochemical booster by 90%. For semiconductor clients, we sell the whole package to them, delivered by our local sales partners. For other users, we can do subscription model. They can have our hardware by yearly rental contract, and the analyzed result is delivered by cloud. The founding team met at Singularity University. I have 14 years experience in factory. Jibin, our AI master from India. Subra from Sri Lanka, our international BD with 20 years experience and also a lawyer from Oxford University. We are backed by Spark Labs Taipei and the winner of Qualcomm Innovate in Taiwan Challenge. We are SmartTech. We bring the quick, easy, and affordable digital transformation to factories. That's save the cost and save the world. Thank you.
Thank you, Kim. Thank you. We are open up for questions. Judges?
还是我接小蕊，因为我还在开会，我在比赛。
We have our first question from Mr. Kevin Tan of Upsilon Holdings. His question is, how long can the smart tag last for, the life cycle of the smart tag?
Okay, we only provide a guarantee for life cycle for 1 year. But after 1 year, if the battery still works, then you can keep using that. Otherwise, you can just purchase the smart tag alone.
Okay, thank you. We have the next question from Mr. Peter Chung of ACOM Networks. Next to the Flexi board, do you have a data collection and analysis platform designed to provide factory insight?
Yes, actually, we built our own AI model. We called it decay rate. Decay rate is an index to evaluate the decay speed of the machine. So by comparing decay rate, if the decay rate is high, that means this machine is unhealthy. The low means this machine works perfectly. So we built our decay rate software into our edge computer. We call it 4box, and we sell the 4box into the factory. After we calculate the decay rate, we use Web API to push this data into our client server. So everything could be a hardware for the subscription model, and we can put this model into the AWS.
Perfect. Wonderful. And that is the end of the Q&A session. Thank you very much, Kim. You may leave the stage now. Okay, moving on to the next startup. We have TG0 of United Kingdom from the UK. I see someone on the stage.
That's me, Ming. Let me know if you can see my screen.
Oh, Ming, I can't see your name.
Just checking if the screen share is working. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. And I can see your screen. Can the judges see the screen? Please let me know if you can see the screen. Perfect. Kevin can see it. Tim can see it. Xavier can see it. Ladies?
All right.
Any black screen problem? Any white screen problem? Okay, I think we're good to go. All right, Ming, it's all yours.
Hello, everyone. We are TG0. We build the next generation of human-machine interaction products by turning everyday conductive polymer materials into touch and pressure-sensitive surfaces. My name is Ming Kong, CEO and co-founder of the company. The way we design and create electronic devices have been the same for decades. Bundles of on and off switch buttons and sensors laying underneath plastic parts, limiting the products to be flat, rigid, uninspiring to use, and they produce tons of electronic waste. In fact, out of the $32 billion worth of touch interface product that will be produced in 2022, 5/6 of the production cost goes straight to the assembling process due to the overloaded assemblies inside. Through smart structural engineering and AI software methods, we're able to eliminate this problem by turning normal conductive plastic into smart sensing surfaces. They detect not only if you're touching, but where and how you're touching it. It provides a highly accurate pressure signal, and it can be molded into any three-dimensional shapes that facilitate a wide range of hand interactions. We built a well-rounded, protected IPs. With these patents in place, we position ourselves to best serve the next generation of human-machine interaction products, building lighter, cheaper, and more engaging control interfaces. Our technology opens up a spectrum of exciting opportunities, including automotive interior, gaming and fitness, consumer electronics, and even medical devices. If there's one takeaway I'd love you to have after the presentation comparing TG0 to a competition, it is the fact that we build smart products without adding any complexity to existing supply chain, while offering premium benefits, including 3D freeform design, seamless surfacing, sensing functions with cost reduction. We run a joint development to licensing business model, where we form strategic partnerships with suppliers and OEMs across different markets. These partnerships are helping us accumulating new IPs and manufacturing know-how, and helping us transition to generating scalable licensing revenue after reaching serial production. These are some of the examples on the screen that we can name today that we have a live working partnerships with. Our 35 people team hold 25 masters, 6 PhDs, and 2 RMBAs. We filed 7 patents with 3 granted to date, We're backed by VCs, including Amadeus Capital Partners. Since we've started generating revenue back in 2017, we have achieved 75% annual growth, and we're projected to improve on this trajectory after breaking £2 million revenue in 2022. We're now raising £7.5 million to build a market-specific sales team, accelerate our market penetration, and transform the business to 100% licensing revenue generation. That brings the end to the presentation. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ming.
Thank you very much, Ming. We are going to take some questions from the judges. Any questions? We have our first question from Mr. Timothy Lung at HKAI Lab. What is the use of funds in the current round?
We'll have a more detailed breakdown table, but the three key items to date are, for us, the most important items are the sales team hiring. So currently we have three, so out of the 35 people, we have only 3 sales headcount. We'd like to increase that proportionally to the team number. The second one is deploying market budget in creating inbound marketing materials and educating the market better in some of the mass markets of marketing expense. And the third one is to increase the technical sales team headcount. I would say the split is approximately 2.5, 2.5, and 2 million respectively.
Thank you, Ming. Any other questions from our judges? Okay, I think that marks the end of the Q&A session. We are at 3 minutes. Thank you very much for the presentation, Ming. You may leave the stage now.
Thank you.
Coming up next, we have Touring Certs from Taiwan. Touring Certs, if you can make your way up to the stage. Hello, Jeff. Jeff, if you're speaking, I cannot hear you.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you
Hi.
now, Jeff. Right.
Awesome. Great.
Judges, are you able to see Jeff's screen? Good, good. Good, amazing. Other judges, all good? All right, no black screen, no white screen. Okay.
Great.
All right, Jeff,
Here I
think
start?
we're ready.
Yes.
Yes, please start when you're ready.
Okay. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Jeff, the CEO of Touring Certs. The mission of Touring Certs is to solve identity fraud that happens everywhere. Do you know 27% of the PhD certificates in the United States are fake? Because making fake certificate is too easy, but verifying them usually takes 14 times more longer. It creates huge trouble for companies. And for the educational certificate markets, it's nearly $20 billion. It will be much larger when all other types of certificates are included. For example, like financial and healthcare type certificates. What we do, Touring Certs helps companies, governments, enterprises, institutes to issue and certify all kinds of documents that is traceable, verifiable, and zero paper. For our unfair advantages, we are 4 times faster than the competitors for clients to get onboarded, 5 times less cost, and 10 times more clients if we are talking about the Taiwanese markets, 2 times more safety and access control. And because people are emphasizing the ESG part of the mission right now, we are 100% no more paper, reducing the CO2 emission to only 2.5% from the original methods, saving lots of time and 2/3 of the cost. How do we make money? We do annual subscription-based tier pricing. It's pretty easy for company, government to sign up and they can start using it. The contract size range from $1,000 to $50,000 depending on their customizable decisions. In the future, we will be start charging the verifications and start charging the end user for pro features. Protection number, we now having 54,000 certificates secure on the public blockchain based in Europe. We have more than 30 universities, more than 50 institutes, and 9 government agencies across 9 countries and regions. Some prestigious clients, including World Health Organization, the WHO, they use us in Geneva for more than 20,000 certificates. And Italian governments use us for a project in European Union for volunteer certificates as well. Dun & Bradstreet, they use us to certify ESG reports and GHG reports for the listed company right now. Berkeley Law School, Harvard HCAP program, over 20 and more top universities in Taiwan are using us for diploma and transcripts. We also have a few clients in their hospitals. They use us to issue authenticated healthcare certificates. So it's pretty like preliminary markets right now, and we are really excited to go forward. Talk about our team. I'm the tech founder. Oh, yes.
Oh, well, thank you very much, Chef. That is time's up. 3 minutes can be very short.
Yes.
All right. We are going to take questions from judges now. Judges, do we have any questions for Jeff? All right. The first question is from Mr. Kevin Tan of Upsilon Holdings. His question is, what is your thought regarding your competitor who advocate using blockchain technology to build similar products?
Yes, that's a really important question. So by only putting certificate or record on blockchain isn't too hard. Like a general engineer can do it within a few weeks. But if you want that products to be adopted by governments, you need 1 more year to go through the 2-page of compliance or the GDPR regulation or the privacy settings to make sure you can put the right record on the blockchain with the enough cybersecurity settings and also this kind of like technical setup. So like doing things on blockchain is easy, but making it usable for government will be super hard. So that's a threshold build up. And you need to go to ISO 27001, 27701 GDPR to make sure it can be adopted in Japan, adopted in Europe and other countries. Yeah.
Perfect. All right. Thank you, Jeff. So we're going to take last 2 questions. The second question is from Mr. Peter Chung of ACOM Networks. He is asking, given you have already issued 50K certificates, what is your current revenue and what are you projecting your growth to be over the next few years?
Yes. So we are 4 times revenue growth from the last year, and last year 10 times from previous year. We are expanding more like 4 times more to reaching around nearly $1 million revenue in the incoming years in 2023.
Okay, thank you for that, Jeff. And the last question is from Mr. Xavier Marzan of FDev. What is your expansion strategy? Do you have any plans to enter emerging markets in the region?
Yes, that's a really good question. We do outbound sales and inbound sales. So outbound sales, we just like reach out to governments in the emerging markets to see if they have like digital transformation policy, and then we kind of like become a policy assister to help them do this kind of transformations. Second one is inbound sales. We like try to reach agreement with the local channel partners. The channel partners, they help us bring in local clients. That will be more faster comparing to outbound sales. So that's what we usually do. And we do that strategy to quickly acquire a few like Japanese governments to start using our system in just a few months.
Wonderful. Well, thank you, Jeff. That is 3 minutes.
Thank you so much.
And that's the end of our Q&A. Yep. Thank you very much. You may leave the stage now.
Thanks.
All right. We are on to our last startup of the day. Coming up next is Doku-san from Vietnam. Doku-san, if you can make your way up to the stage, please. Hello, Beth. Yes, I can.
All right, I'm going to start the screen share. Does it automatically share if I just open my window? Can you guys see my slides?
Seems to have stopped. Can you try pressing the button to turn on desktop screen share again? Okay.
Can you guys see it?
Judges, are you able to see Beth's screen? Good, good. Okay. Any black screens? Any white screens? Okay. All right. Seems like we're good to go. All right. Thank you, Beth. Please start when you're ready.
Okay. So getting the right healthcare in emerging markets is really difficult. There's thousands of fragmented and disconnected options with long wait times, quack doctors, opaque pricing, while certain fields like women's and sexual health remain stigmatized and hard to access. There's a $420 billion total addressable market for healthcare in Southeast Asia, with the vast majority of spending happening offline. It's an enormous and undisrupted market. The region's young and increasingly wealthy population's expectations for convenient and high-quality healthcare are growing faster than existing healthcare systems can provide. Doku-san is revolutionizing healthcare in emerging markets by making it easy for anyone to get the right kind of care that they need. We're a fully online platform where people can book thousands of transparently priced medical services online and offline. Our marketplace is free for patients to use, while providers pay a monthly fee to join. They use it to build a digital presence and attract new customers. They make money through the platform, which is why they're so highly engaged. We also offer our own brand of D2C products where patients can get testing and treatment from the comfort of home. These products have high margins and are fulfilled through our network of providers. Our business model is simple. We're converting traditional offline healthcare transactions into much more convenient online patient-centric care. We're a software platform rather than a provider ourselves. And this is part of our secret. Our model gives us high scalability, low capex, as we're not building clinics nor employing doctors, and the ability to provide a huge amount of services across medical specialties. It's also very difficult to copy, as onboarding thousands of healthcare providers who offer end-to-end care is no small task. And our numbers show that it's working. We've got over 550,000 monthly active users with tens of thousands of paying customers. Our platform is patient-centric with excellent service, which builds great retention. Almost a third of our monthly users previously used the platform. In emerging markets, this focus is rare. Instead of being tied to traditional brick and mortar like our competitors, Doku-san is truly independent, with almost 2,000 providers in network in Vietnam already. We're also uniquely focused on the region's rising middle class, while others are aiming towards the highest income segments. Our team are experts in healthcare and technology. As for myself, I have a Master of Public Health from Harvard and have worked in various healthcare roles in Southeast Asia for the past 10 years. We merge world-class backgrounds with strong local on-the-ground experience to deliver healthcare solutions like no one has before. It's time the digital revolution comes to healthcare. Doku-san is making high-quality, affordable healthcare available to everyone through our platform. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much for that, Beth. We are going to take questions from our judges. Judges, if you have a question, feel free to type it in the chat box. Okay. So we have the first question from Mr. Alex Chung of AWS. This question is, what is your business expansion strategy?
Our business expansion strategy is to grow in the next year further in Vietnam, as well as expand to other emerging markets in the region that also suffer from fragmented healthcare systems. And so we're currently in the process of entering the Cambodian market, and we'll soon be across other countries in ASEAN as well.
Wonderful. Thank you, Beth. We have two more questions. We only have time for two more. So the next question is from Mr. Peter Chung of ACOM Networks. With over 1,800 contracts, how many users do you have right now? And what is your annual revenue income?
So as far as users on the doctor side, it's over 1,800 and over 90% of them are active users. And again, that is because the doctors and providers that are using our platform are making money through it. And so they do tend to come back again and again and again. On the patient side, we've got hundreds of thousands coming to our platform every month to find care, and tens of thousands of which are actually paying. In regards to specific revenue figures, I'm happy to discuss that privately, but what I can tell you is that our revenue over the past like 6 months has gone up 400%.
Wonderful. Thank you, Beth. And the last question I think we only have time for one more, is from Mr. Savian Marzen of FDev. His question is, what were the main levers or drivers for your rapid growth of users per month? And what is next in your product roadmap?
Good questions. So a lot of our user growth has come from organic channels. So early on, we invested a lot in SEO and making it easy for people to find us online and writing about a lot of different health topics, which then converted into a lot of people actually end up getting care through us. And so that's one side, is the organic side from the patients. Another big source of user acquisition actually comes from the providers themselves. Part of our software is called DocuSign Pro, which is used by the clinics in the day-to-day to manage their patients. And the more that they use that, the more patients that they add to the software is the more users that become DocuSign patients. And so those are the two main levers. And then sorry, what was the last question again?
What is next in your product roadmap?
Next in our product roadmap is we will continue to expand our direct-to-patient care offering. So right now we have a lot of packages that are centered around kind of stigmatized diseases like women's health and sexual health, but we also have plans to enter the chronic care space.
Wonderful. Thank you very much. And that is 3 minutes, and that marks the end of our Q&A session. Thank you, Beth, for the presentation. You may leave the stage now.
Thank you.
And that's a wrap for the finalist pitches. A quick reminder to the judges, once you have completed the scoring on the form, please remember to submit the forms so that the scores can be tallied as we speak. So during this time, I would like to invite all of the judges to come up on stage with me and say a few words to our startups and our audiences today. One by one, it's going to be in alphabetical order based on your organization's name. So the first one up would be Mr. Alex Chung, Head of Startup Ecosystem at Amazon Web Services. Alex, can you join me on stage? Hello, Alex. Yes, let's wave to Alex and send some emoji.
Hello, can everyone hear me?
I can hear you perfectly.
Okay, cool. So, wow, that's really a unique experiences, like actually being a judge in a Metaverse. Can't believe that still 2022, and I can experience this with XPitch and all the great teams here. I think overall, like everyone just prepare very sufficient, but some of you might be like a bit too rush. So the overall, like, all aspects may not explain well, but it's okay, right? It's just 3 minutes presentation, and it's really happy like to actually be here and to see everyone here like in Metaverse. And thank you, XSpeech.
Well, thank you, Alex. Thank you for joining us. Up next, we have Mr. Ken Matsumoto, Managing Director of Cool Japan Fund. Mr. Ken, are you around? Hello. Okay. I think he is not present at the moment. Oh, okay, Mr. Ken Matsumoto, welcome. Would you like to say a few words to the startups?
Hi, thank you very much. It's very great experience for me as well to joining this great event through the Metaverse experience, and it was great to see all the startup companies tapping on the different problems around the world. Very thank you very much, and for inviting me for the event, and look forward to work with some of you in the future, hopefully in person. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ken Matsumoto. It is our honor to have you with us as the judge today, and thank you for all your support. Next up, we have Mr. Savian Marzan, CEO and Managing Director of FDev Digital Ventures.
Can you hear me as well?
Yes, I can hear you, Xavier
Awesome.
Martin.
Thanks. Thanks for the opportunity to be part of XPitch. We are very honored to be part of this program. I think, first of all, great job to the startups, especially in this new Metaverse environment. It's always amazing to see the many passionate founders who are solving big challenges in their own markets, as well as in the broader Asia Pacific region. I'm actually quite impressed with the diversity of the startups here today, tackling different issues from healthcare to traffic, energy, even manufacturing, etc. I think we definitely need more courageous founders, given we are tackling some of the most pressing problems in the world today, right? So my hope is for the startups to be able to bring your innovations to more markets, especially more emerging markets in the region, since I think a lot of individuals and businesses can benefit from your innovations. So best of luck to everyone, and thank you again to XPitch and its organizers. Have a great day.
Thank you very much, Xavier. Thank you for your support and joining us today. Coming up, we have Mr. Timothy Leung, Executive Director of HKAI Lab. Hi, Tim. Yes, I can hear you.
Thank you, XSpeech, to let me to join the event and Venu for creating this exceptional experience. I'd like to appreciate the startup for giving the presentation. Your solutions not only help like businesses and individuals to make money by either generating revenue or saving costs. And I can see that all of you together actually help us to save time, save lives, human and pets, and also saving our environment. So I wholeheartedly wish all of you to be successful, because all together you can help us to live in a better world. So good luck to you all. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Tim. Yep. Saving pets and humans. That's what startups are about. Love it. Thank you for joining us as a judge today, Tim. We look forward to partnering with you and HKAI Lab more in the future. Coming up next, we have Miss Suraya Ahmed, Director, Ms. Suraya Ahmed, Director of TT Labs of Miram Invest. Guys, can you hear me? Hello?
Hello. Sorry, trying to make my way up to the stage. Can you hear me?
Hi, yes, Soraya, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Okay. Well, this is my first time doing anything in the metaverse, and it's been an amazing experience. So well done to you for organizing this, and to Venu for such a great experience. I've been amazed by some of the ideas from the founders. It is extremely difficult pitching to a group of people. I can only imagine what it's like pitching in the metaverse and trying to get your ideas across. So well done to everyone. Really, really great ideas and a lot of work. Lots of startups with very great traction as well. So well done to everyone. And yeah, it's great to be here.
Thank you very much, Soraya. We look forward to partnering with you and TT Labs as well as Miram Invest more in the future. Thank you so much for being our judge today.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Jason.
Thank you. Coming up next, we have Miss Cami Liu, operating partner at Sunsino Venture Group. Cami, if you can join us upstage, and Miss Soraya Ahmed. Yes, Cami, can you move towards the center of the stage?
Startups to present the business models and all your vision and mission of your company. I do think it's very important to that every startups know that even though we are judges for this event, we are also investors. So please do contact with us, and we would like to know more about your business model, and I would like to know if there's a possibilities that we might be able to invest in your business in the near future. Yeah, thank you.
Wonderful. I hope all the founders out there heard that. If you need some money, come to Cami. Thank you very much, Cami. Next up, we have Miss Jutamart Namwatana, head of True Incube at True Group. True Corporation. Before we start, Miss Jutamart, have you by any chance submitted your score yet?
Not yet. So maybe after I can finish it in 5 minutes. Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
Sorry for it. That's fine.
It's okay.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Thank you for having me and to InQ here. Very great experience for me to join great event via Metaverse as well. And thank our startup for wonderful pitching today. To NCP Group, we are further and support open innovation. Not only investment, maybe we open for commercial partnership with potential tech company and startup. So you can connect us and contact me after the events, and hope we can create some synergy or collaboration somehow later. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Tanara. Yeah, it is a pleasure to have you as our judge today. We look forward to working more with True Incube, especially with your open innovation initiatives. Startups, if you're out there, feel free to contact Ms. Jutamart in regards to, tapping their resources. They're very, very well established in their country. And coming up next, we have Mr. Kevin Tan, Investment Director of Upsilon Holdings. Mr. Tan? Yes, please join me up on the stage. Hello, Kevin. Hi, Kevin. Yes, I can hear you.
All right, great. First of all, thanks for inviting me on. And yeah, I think for everyone, it's same as well. It's first time, being here in the metaverse, listening to lots of great idea, great passion. And I know everyone is working very hard on it, and the pitch itself is actually 3 minutes, bit short, but everyone's doing very well. For the start, if you are looking to raise fund, you can reach out to us. Yeah, we are always open for any ideas or any business proposal. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Tan. Thank you for becoming our judge today. We hope you enjoyed the startup pitches. We look forward to having you back next year as well. Last but not least, we have Mr. Peter Chung, president of ACOM Networks, but also a good friend of mine, a partner with me at Excel Next Ventures. Peter, would you like to say a few words? Peter, can you hear me?
Peter, give us a wave if you can hear us.
Can you hear me now? Hello?
Yes, I heard something. Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. Sorry, technical issue with the mic. Okay. Well, I would like to thank the entire team of XPitch for putting this event together every year. Big applause to Venu for providing me with such a new experience and platform to make this happen. As every year, it was a complete delight to see so many new companies involved with the areas of AI, blockchain, and metaverse, solving a range of issues from environmental to healthcare, all for the better quality of humanity. Every year, I get to see more new talent and wonderful ideas. As with all new ventures, focusing on your business model is important at an early stage. And I'm happy to see that all of you contenders have this rooted into your mindset. As with every startup, it has its challenges, I know personally, and the excitement is for years to come. So I would like to congratulate all of you for being here. And regardless of the outcome, I wish all 15 companies a great future and hope to see you grow into the dreams of your becoming. Thank you for all being here.
Thanks, Peter. Thank you for your encouraging words. Hi, everyone. It's Evan here. We will take a 10-minute break and feel free to check the booth of all the 15 contestants and stay tuned. When we get back, we will announce all the winners and see you in 10 minutes. It's 4:32 on my time zone, so we'll see you in 4:42. See you later. Thank you.
description கொடுங்க அண்ணாச்சி அப்படிங்க. ஏமா இந்த ஜாப் டிஸ்கிரிப்ஷன்லாம் ப்ரெஷராக வரும், நீங்க ஆங்கில எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ் இருக்கணும், பைத்தாண்டு நம்ம டிம் வரோன்னு கேட்குமா அதெல்லாம் இங்கிலீஷ்ல ஐ ஆம் ஒர்க்கிங் ஆன் இட். இந்த 5 வார்த்தை சொல்ல தெரிஞ்சா போதாதம்மா அப்படிங்க. உடனே அவன் ஆமா எல்லாத்தையும் சொன்னா நல்லா மொரநாட்டியமா பேசுங்க. அதுக்கடுத்து நான் ஒரு ரிசோர்ஸ் எடுத்து கொடுத்தோம்னா இந்த வேதவழி தான் பைத்தோன்னா பாம்பு தானக்கா அப்படின்னு கேட்கணும். ஆயிரத்தி கொடுக்குறேன் என்னைய போட்டு கொமைங்க என்னாச்சு அப்படிங்க. கோவப்படாதம்மா, ஒன்றும் பிரச்சனை இல்லைம்மா, ஃபுல் ஸ்டாக் 5 இயர்ஸ்ன்னு போட்டுரு, வாரண்ட்டு என்ன கருமுத்தவனா கேட்கணும் வச்சு நம்ம கும்பிட்டுக்கிடலாம். ஆகுமா எடுத்து நமக்கு அப்படியே ஸ்டாஃப் நிறைய தர மாட்டோங்களாமா, அதை அப்படியே வெளிப்படையா போட்டுறாதுன்னா இங்க வந்தா நல்ல ஃபன் ஒர்க்கிங் என்விரான்மெண்ட் இருக்கும், என்னாச்சிட்டு வந்து நீ நிறைய கத்துக்கிடலாம், லெர்னிங் ஆப்பர்ச்சுனிட்டி நிறைய கொடுப்போம், அப்படி இப்படி நல்லா உருட்டி வச்சிரு. சரியாம்மா? சரிம்மா சரிம்மா. பத்தி சொல்றீங்கன்னு சொன்னாங்க. பார்வதி, ஆமா, என்னம்மா அங்கே நிக்கிற? எப்படி இருக்காங்க? இதுல இருந்து வந்திருந்தேன்.
Hello, everyone. So, I was just notified a few moments ago that the scores have been tallied and we have the results. Before that, I would like to thank all of our judges once again for their time and effort for sitting on this panel. Thank you very much. And we're finally at the most important part of the event. So I want to welcome back on stage Mr. Kevin Yu to announce the winners today. Kevin?
Yes.
Hello, Kevin.
Jason, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right.
All yours.
Thank you all. Thanks our founders and judges for your time today. Although a little bit overrun, but most people are still here, so we should pause and clap hands for ourselves. Hello. Okay, we have 10 awards, but I just collected the score from our judges, and I noticed that for some award we have 2 winners because they have the same score. Okay, so first of all, I would like to present the number pitch people choice. Okay, the winner goes to Alpha Circle from Korea. So please come on the stage and say something, 15 seconds.
It's Alpha Circle
Kevin.
Auditorium.
Can you guys all hear me?
Yeah, 50 seconds. Say something to our audience. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Hello, my name is Kevin Kim. I'm a sales director at Alpha Circle. I'm glad to be the winner of People's Choice Award, and thank you so much for those who have voted for me. And I would like to pass my personal gratitude to every single person who has been involved in this wonderful event, XPitch. So wish you all the best, and thank you.
Thank you, Kevin. By the way, Alpha Circle received more than 30,000 likes on his 50-second pitch video. Congratulations, Kevin and Alpha Circle. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, and the next award, the number pitch champion, the 50-second pitch. Okay, so this is by the judge. So the winner goes to, okay, we have 2 winners because 2 startups have the same score. So the first winner is a Startup OI from Singapore. Congratulations. So anybody from Startup OI, please come to the stage and say something to our audience.
Hi everyone, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Great. So hi everyone, I'm Lucy, Community Manager of Startup. Thanks for the award, and I'm so glad to be here today. It's really an honor for us to receive this award. So we at Startup aspire to be we at Starboard aspire to be the world's largest social professional platform for the engineers to give them the complete ecosystem. So as of now, we are having more than 110,000 engineers on our platform and working directly with more than 2,000 companies globally. So calling for all of their startups in XPitch 2022. If you are looking for software engineers, product managers, QA, QC, or any other tech positions, we can help locally and globally. So let's connect. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Lucy. You did a pitch just now, haha. And the second winner of the number pitch goes to Dokusan from Vietnam. So we have two champions for the number pitch. So anyone from Dokusan? Hello, Bev. Congratulations. Say something.
Well, thank you everyone for the award. We're really honored to receive it, and it helps us to give some great visibility to the work that we're doing here in Vietnam to expand healthcare access for everyone.
Okay, thank you. By the way, I still remember that there are 4 people in DocuSign's 50-second pitch. So I think this point impressed a lot of judges. Thank you. Okay. So here goes to the category awards. So first of all, we have the best startup for public service and healthcare. The winner goes to PPMI from South Korea. Congratulations. Hello, Teddy. Congratulations. Say something.
And I'd like to also thank XSpeech for giving us this opportunity, and like to thank family and friends. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Teddy. Congratulations to PPMI. Okay, the next category. The best startup for industrial or supply chain goes to TJPI from Japan. Congratulations. Congratulations, Ikatsu-san. Say something to our audience.
Yeah, I'd like to say thank you to XPitch for this unique opportunity, and also I'd like to say thank you to our team and all the supporters for all of our company. Thank you.
Congrats again to TJPI. Okay, then consumer lifestyle, the best startup, goes to Reputa from Singapore. Congratulations.
Hi,
Congrats,
I'm very
everyone.
honored. Thank you. Now, thank you, Kay. Everyone, thanks for organizing this event. It's a great experience, and thanks everyone supporting us. If you're looking to Metaverse, please follow us on our social medias. It's on LinkedIn or Twitter. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, Aaron. Congrats to Reputa again. Okay, next. The best startup for mobility or transportation goes to ITC from Israel. Congratulations. Hello. Wow, you get to the stage so fast. You know you are the winner, right?
Yeah, I think because I'm the only one of transportation, right?
All right, you are pretty smart. Okay, say something.
Thank you very much to the organization and also to the judges. It was a great opportunity, and I like very much doing something like this that is very new. So thank you very much to everyone.
Thank you. Thank you. Congrats to ITC again. Okay, the fifth category, the best startup for banking or commerce, goes to Touring Search from Taiwan. Congratulations.
Tôi biết 10. Bây giờ mấy cái rồi. Chưa đến.
Anybody from Touring Search? Okay, I think they are in the exhibition area. All right. So here comes to the top 3 awards. Okay, first of all is the Startup of the Year Bronze Award. The winner goes to, oh, we have 2 winners for this Bronze Award because they have the same score. So you guys just come together to the stage. Cookie Length from United States and TG0 from United Kingdom. Congratulations. Hello, you are. Okay, say something to the audience.
Sure. This is Ming from TG0. My email is ming, my name, at tg0.co.uk. We're actually in the midst of raising Series A, secured 5 million out of the 7.5 we're raising, and we're hoping to close the rest, 2.5 million, by end of February 2023. So if you're interested, please get in touch.
Yes, you talk to our investors in this venue. Good. And Cookie Length?
Yeah, it was a real pleasure to be able to pitch to all of you today. It's always great practice and helps us refine our pitching. We're currently in our fundraising mode. We've raised 3 million. We're looking to close on another 7 million. If you'd like to get in touch, my email is iron@langs.fund. Thank you.
Congratulations to Cookie Length and TG0 again. Okay. Then we have the Startup of the Year Silver Award. The winner goes to Pantheon Lab from Hong Kong. Congratulations. Congrats, Ivan. You deserve that. Say something to the audience.
Yeah, second place is a great honor, and we've learned a lot in this pitch. And it's of course it's the first time we're pitching in the Metaverse, and it was such a great experience. Thank you, Jeremy, for that, and thank you for all the judges. And it was a really great experience. And of course, we are also raising funds. And let me know how we can contact after in the venue. Thank you, everyone.
Congrats to Ivan and Pantheon Lab. Okay, the biggest award for today, the Gold Award. Startup of the Year. The winner goes to I want to try my emoji. The winner goes to Dokusan from Vietnam. Congratulations.
어디 독후감이 됐지? 아까 베트남. 예, 거의 헬스케어인데, 그러니까 처음에 안 됐다가 다시 들어왔던.
Congrats, Beth. You got 2 awards today, huh?
기자분인데 되게 처음이에요.
Yeah, it's just fantastic to have this level of exposure.
헬스케어거든요.
And yeah, and I guess just wrapping things
이게
up, like
그거구나.
we're also
공공
in the
서비스
process of closing out a fundraising round, and so anyone
주신 것
interested in learning
하셔가지고.
more, feel free to reach out to us on LinkedIn or my email that's listed above. So thanks again to all the XPitch organizers, and it was also great seeing all the other startups and the amazing things that you're building. So yeah, keep changing the world, guys. Thank you.
Congrats to Dr. Sang again. All right, Jason. The award ceremony is done here. So congratulations to all the winners again. And for those who didn't get an award, I think it doesn't matter. For me personal, I believe all of you are the best of the best. Okay. Thank you very much.
Well, okay. Thank you, Kevin, for that really cool award ceremony. A lot of emojis floating around. Congratulations to all the winners today. Coming out on top in this competition out of 4,000 plus startups is surely a great milestone. It speaks volumes to the capabilities of your team and your business models. For all of the other startups that participated, all of you guys did an amazing job. And I believe everyone who joined us online feels the same. So well done to all of you, and don't give up. Come back next year. We will have something new for all of you. And with that, we are at the end of XPitch. It is always very hard to say goodbye, but don't worry, we will be back. Please remember to check out the website at www.xpitch.io and feel free to subscribe to our newsletter so that we can keep you up to date with the latest announcements, investment opportunities, and startup events. Thank you all for joining us today, and goodbye. Feel free to check out the booths.